Welcome back to Pull the Chart. Today, Patty and I decided we are going to look at Libra charts, and we decided to go with some, what do you call them, scream queens. And one of them is literally considered the Gen Z scream queen, speech therapy. Okay, so our first one is going to be Catherine Zeta-Jones. So we're looking at her and Little Miss Wednesday, Jenna Ortega. Okay, let me pull up the first chart. Here is Catherine Zeta-Jones, born in the United Kingdom. We do have a birth time, so that's exciting. Sometimes we don't. She is a Libra Sun and a Pisces moon. Pretty much would be probably a full moon day. So jump in. What is your first thing that really kind of stands out to you?
Oh, I like the Uranus-Sun conjunction.
Yes.
Yes, I like that. I
Mhm.
like that because being Libra, she is so glamorous, so beautiful. But she's also unusual and quirky at the same time. I bet she has some great conversation because there's that loose conjunction with Uranus and Mercury there as well.
Mhm.
Oh, just that big stellium up there with 4 planets
Yes.
in her Libra and it's just tick, tick, tick right down the line of just,
So I did a little research on that stellium. Bright,
yes.
bright, enthusiastic mind, gift
Hmm.
for unique and stimulating expression, very creative and like comic originality.
Yeah.
So, and then I was like, oh, you also have that Virgo and Pluto there. So very much like gets the details and probably like just the little thing to add in the right comic, like, did you catch what I just said kind of thing. So I like that too. And I liked it in the ninth house,
Hmm.
right? But also Sun in the ninth house, and Mary's a foreigner, right? She married Michael Douglas, who was born
Yes.
the same day as her, but 25 years older than her.
Mm,
Same day. Who else
that's
has a
cool.
same day marriage? Oh, that would be
Oh, me.
you.
Yes, my husband and I share the same birthday.
Yes. I was like, oh, that's so crazy. Um, okay, so I really like that up there in the ninth house. She
Mhm.
moved. Um, Her moon, right? Her moon in Pisces, not always my favorite moon. Not gonna lie. I'll probably come back in my next life as one. Right? Can be very emotional. I think it's great for acting.
I
Great
agree.
moon, right? Probably
Hmm.
sees things in rose-colored glasses, artistic talent. Third, as soon as I saw it in the third house, I was like, oh, I wonder if she'd done children's theater. So then I like looked into her and she did. That's where she started. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, she really did shine from an early age. But in the third house and it being Pisces, I was like, oh, she definitely probably learned more about just like listening to people and absorbing.
Hmm.
But I thought
Hmm.
too, like that 9 and 3, like she moved away from her childhood home, right? She came over to the US at one
Yeah.
point. Yeah. But also that Libra Sun, Sag rising, it's kind of like, feels very magnetic.
Oh, it does. It does. Like she will rule the room when she comes in. She's a dynamo.
Also, like, I feel like exotic, a little bit of like the exotic looking, right? She's
Hmm.
a little ambiguous with
Hmm.
her skin coloring.
Yeah.
Um, how do you feel about that opposition of the sun and moon?
Uh, I feel like I feel like she can always put on a happy face. Like she knows when to breathe, take a deep breath in, and the show must go on.
Yeah, I feel like she's
Hmm.
probably pretty good because the Libra too is like moving and looking at all the different perspectives.
Hmm.
Gives her the ability to kind of like shift around.
Yeah.
I think that was, okay, so she's got this like grand earth trine of, okay, so the first thing I thought was like, oh my gosh, this feels like Morticia because it's like
That's so perfect.
Venus in the eighth, right? Morticia's always like cutting, like she's in her greenhouse all the time.
Mhm.
And I'm like, okay, Morticia in the eighth, she's very like particular with her like sharp scissors and her greenhouse, like over analyzing, like can take things apart. And it's in the eighth house, so it's like also show benefit through partners, right? She married an older man who was already established in industry a little bit. I'm sure that did not hurt opportunities at all. There's no
Mhm.
talks that she like leaned on him or anything, but sure, didn't hurt. And then it like trines right into her Mars, right? So here we have this Mars in the first, like success. She's gonna go for things.
Right.
And then into your fourth, which is like Saturn and Taurus, right? And she'll, it's interesting because it's like your ability to gain and also through older people as well.
Mhm.
And I'm like, oh
Mhm.
my God, she totally married an older man. It's like that, that 4-8 there. And I was like, oh my
Right.
gosh, she is, I don't know, to me, that just like really felt Morticia-y to me. Yeah, I just felt like it felt very Morticia like to me.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
Hmm. Yeah, so, and then the other thing I really looked at was she has the Neptune. Okay, so the Neptune and the 11th, like other people, this way to like magnetize people through you through like sexuality a little bit, like she's pretty, and it's sextiled her, it sextiles Pluto, that's the guy up there. Which I thought was like, oh, this idea of like delusions, but transformation and like looking in the details. And then it trines her moon, which is like very charismatic. And Neptune and moon connections can be a lot with like actresses. And I was like, here she is. She is literally breathing her chart.
Mhm.
Definitely a career in TV, film, theater.
Yeah, she is. She's just glamorous.
Hmm. Yeah, she's, and I feel like with that Pluto up there, like she can transform in her different roles.
Mhm.
So yeah, I felt like her chart was very much so her. So she did, um, and I have her husband's chart too. If we want to look at him. Um,
Yes.
but he was diagnosed in 2010 with tongue cancer.
Mhm.
And then he also, then in 2011, she had 2 hospital stays for depression and bipolar disorder,
Mhm.
which I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting as well in this like chart. So I
I
was like,
feel
here's
like, yeah, that could be her sun, moon.
her sun, moon, and then with
Mhm.
Jupiter, or not Jupiter being the ruler of your 12th and your first,
Mhm.
like letting that like overcome you a bit.
Right.
Um, also, okay, so up before we jump to her husband, her tri-wheel. I'm gonna pull up her tri-wheel real fast for you. Here's her tri-wheel, and I kind of love that her, so the inside wheel, right, her natal chart. Middle
Mhm.
wheel is her progressions.
Okay.
Outside wheel is the transits right now. Oh, shocking. The moon is, just happens to be over her midheaven, which is conjunct her ascendant, which I was like, oh, that's really nice. Like you're being seen. She just had this, the series came out again. She had a bigger role this time, right?
She was my favorite part.
She's very like, yeah, and her and like the sister, yeah, and the
Yes.
mom, yeah, like I
Mhm.
felt like much bigger role this time. But look at her son is about to um her son, she's going to be moving into, I guess in the next like year and a half, 2 years, she'll be going from a Scorpio sun to a Sagittarius.
Right.
So that will be interesting. So I think that'll be like a big change for her. So I just
Oh,
started
it
going.
could, I mean, yeah, it could be her next role. I mean, the sun in Scorpio, that would be very Adam's family, you
Right. Like
know, and then
also
her next,
it takes them how long to film these things? For 8 episodes.
exactly. Hmm.
Yeah. Like what is the next? By the way, she's doing a movie with Jenna Ortega, another movie with.
Oh,
And I was like,
mm,
oh, that's interesting. We'll look at their charts together. But I was like,
yeah,
okay, you guys are careful about typecasting. That's all I would say.
yeah, yeah.
But I was like, okay, she has once again this retrogressed moon was in the third house of like acting, theater. I was like, oh, it's kind of interesting. Yeah.
In Aries.
She's also another North Node in Pisces. So she too, like she's literally like going through as well this nodal return, this like,
Hmm.
nicer moments in life. I would consider them the opposition. So yeah, I thought that was interesting to have her midheaven conjunct her, how you're seen and who you are. Like people are really starting to, I think she's becoming more of like that household name again, or
I
even more
agree.
so than she probably ever was.
Hmm. I agree.
Okay, should we pull up the husband?
Yes.
Let's see. Here is the husband, born 25 years before her. So, this is an exact time for him as well. So that's also nice. Look at his 11th house, his
Mm,
sun, Neptune.
yeah.
Very like able to like also give the illusion, play the roles. His Mars in Libra. He's been married before.
I'm sure. Uh, but it is interesting. They all, I'm
Oh, it
sure.
definitely was because they didn't get married until his divorce was finalized and he had to pay out a huge prenups, a like divorce settlement to his first wife.
Well, yes.
But interesting that the Venus in the 12th house squares his nodes, which he's what, 25 years older, and he also, oh, his nodes are in Cancer. Uh, well, he had to take care of the
Yeah,
family. He got,
exactly.
maybe he didn't last lifetime, but he did now.
Well, and then the Uranus in his seventh house. So, unexpected
Yeah.
relationships or, you know,
Might be some
unusual.
some overlap. Are you saying that with Gemini?
Hmm.
Little
Hmm.
overlaps. Which is
Yeah,
interesting because wasn't she, no, hers was in Capricorn. Her Mars was
right.
in Capricorn.
Hmm.
Yeah. So his moon in the second. So people with moon in the second be kind of lucky in terms of like finances. Mhm.
Well, yes, Sagittarius. I think it just kind of rains from heaven for him.
He must come from a long line of,
Yes.
where does it say Nepo baby, right? It's wasn't his
Mhm.
dad also, and like it's like a lot of the family.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
much of Hollywood at this point. Let's just be honest. Yeah. Um,
Well,
so yeah, okay, so Leo midheaven, not surprising.
hmm, he did have really great hair.
He still does. He still has a lot of hair. Well, that's so
Yeah,
funny.
really great hair. Yeah. What do you think about Chiron playing with his nodes?
Here's his Chiron, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so it is sextiling and trining.
Yeah.
So I think that's helpful,
Hmm.
whether or not he takes this opportunity to activate it. So in Virgo, interesting because it was his tongue, right? He had tongue. So
Yeah.
what rules the tongue would be, oh, you ready for this? The tongue is ruled by Mercury.
Mhm.
So right there as well, not too far off. Oh, so that Mercury and the Uranus. So it's ruled by that and Taurus.
Mhm.
Didn't he made a really like crappy comment too? Remember that?
Yeah, he did.
That really
He did.
inappropriate comment about
Yes.
yeah. So you know what? That's bad. Just gonna say that's gonna come back.
Yes, that will come back.
Not a smart move.
No.
If there's anything you can learn from Michael Douglas is karma's gonna be a bitch in your next life if you say really stupid things like that.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. With that.
Well, interesting too. So we have Chiron
Mhm.
sextiling, trining, but we also have Venus squaring. And there you go. There's your karma right there.
Yes. Oh. Okay, so salacious gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't want to get dirty on this. All right, should we pull them up together?
Yes,
Let's
yes,
do
yes.
their bi-wheel. Okay. Okay, so here is their bi-wheel together, how they affect each other. The inner wheel
Mm-hmm.
is Catherine. Outer wheel is the husband. There's his Chiron on her south node. And after this announcement, the next year she got the depression and had to like announce she was bipolar and was hospitalized twice.
Yeah.
His wound did not heal her. Mm, that really sucks. That's really shitty. I'm just gonna say. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so to be honest, do I love these two together?
I did. As I understand it, when you have moon or excuse me, suns conjunct like that,
Hmm.
because they have the same birthday, but suns conjunct like that, it does feel like you look better together than you do. I mean, they're lovely people all on their own,
Right.
but together there's something like really charismatic about that.
Interesting.
I would be worried that you could never make a decision on what to have for dinner. What would you like for dinner? Whatever you would like for dinner.
It's funny because like Libra, right, is all about harmony and balance,
Exactly.
but it's not necessarily about equality, right? It's equity. So what do you bring to the table for how much you've earned? What do
Hmm.
you bring? Like, I still feel like this wouldn't be a overly balanced relationship
No,
because
no,
he would
no.
still have, like, financially would still have more. Right?
He,
I don't feel like it would be, I don't think people really fully grasp the idea of equality and equity all the time.
hmm.
But his moon is on her ascendant, but also in the 12th house. I mean, he definitely, what happened to him definitely affected her, right? And that 12th
Right.
house of like,
Hmm.
ooh, their moons technically, oh, his moon perfectly squares her nodes.
Yes.
Like, I don't know if this was may, well, she's going to live a really long time. So people with Venus, usually in like the 8th house, live like a really long time. And he's 25 years older, so she should clearly outlive him.
Hmm.
So I would like to pick her next husband for her. Uh,
Yes.
I'm sure they have some nice things. See also his like, his Gemini. So it's her, oh gosh, her core 6th and 7th house with Gemini.
Hmm.
Uranus is there. His shocking news, like, definitely struck a nerve with her, right?
Right.
With her mental, with the trying to, her Mercury. Okay. Not my favorite husband wife.
No.
We can do this with all my future husbands as well. Well, Gemini too on the 7th, probably gonna be married. Potential. You have the potential for more than
Mhm.
one, right? Definitely have
Mhm.
potential, as with Sagittarius,
Sure.
as with Aquarius, right? A couple of signs that are a little more, have more love to give. About that. Is that a way to put it? The ability to love many.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Spread your love.
lovely.
Oh, anything else you see in this chart that you're like, oh, cool. I mean, the North Node is North Node's in her 7th. There you go. I mean, it's also, they were kind of in an affair, right? Or there was some crossover with his divorce.
Hmm.
So, and it's intercepted. Okay. Mm. Would you like to look at Jenna?
Let's look at Jenna.
Let's look at Jenna. Here is our Gen Z Scream Queen, Jenna. We do have a birth time. And go ahead. Just you want to point out all of the Wednesday atoms in this?
Oh,
Because as I was reviewing this chart, I'm gonna let you go ahead and point out, but then I will go ahead and point out where I see this season's storyline in her chart.
oh, great, great,
Yeah.
great. Well, the first thing I see is her lovely Scorpio Venus in the eighth house. Very lovely.
She too, her and
Hmm.
Catherine, they're just gonna live forever.
Yes,
How
yes.
very ghoulish
Yeah,
of them.
exactly.
They will haunt you forever.
They will always be Scream Queen
And,
there. And then squaring off on her Neptune. So that is her.
mhm.
Oh, should we say this is going to be her aesthetic forever? All the masses are going to be this is who you are, Jenna, from now on.
I would also say, right, um, she's always going to use the artistic bend, right, to make a living,
Hmm.
but also
Hmm.
like she's got to watch substances.
I agree.
And there's a
I
lot in her
agree.
chart that says, I hope someone is mindful
Hmm.
to just pay attention to this because she definitely has some
Markers in there.
of it. Yeah. And then she
Yeah,
has that Venus square Jupiter,
Jupiter. Hmm.
right? Taking risks also.
Yeah. And two things. It's in the fifth house, which is creativity, fun,
Mhm.
big parties.
Lots of could be potential lots of lovers. You need to be very
Hmm.
safe.
I agree. I agree.
Kind of get, especially with that Venus there, like in Scorpio, like people are magnetized to you, like they become obsessed with you, which I would, she probably should have someone who watches all of her, like, I'm assuming male security.
I'm
You can
hoping
see
so.
people, you can see people becoming obsessive with her.
Hmm. That's what I'm hoping that Saturn is in her fourth house.
A level of security,
Yes.
like,
Yeah. Like,
like wearing a costume when you go out,
hmm.
this is your address, but not really your address kind of thing. Like
Exactly.
a lot of,
Exactly.
maybe you need a clone. She might need a clone.
Hmm.
So go ahead and say that. She needs a clone. hmm Um, it was interesting because that Saturn and Gemini too is also could be like your lungs. You got to be careful with your lungs. So I was like, oh my gosh,
Hmm.
this like substances, like
Yeah.
people, and I think you
Yeah.
just gotta. Not that I want to turn her into a hypochondriac, but definitely think she needs to have a good support team around her, a really solid management team, people who
Hmm.
like look out for her. Hopefully that
I
Mars in the 6th, like hope she hires a good servant to like do the stuff for her. You need good people who are like meticulous and detailed to help you.
exactly. Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, I also like, okay, so speaking of this idea of okay, so a couple things. She's got her sun, right, and her Mercury, right? So
Yeah.
this direct sharing of her point of view, right?
Mhm.
In Libra, which also pretty much Kazemi, right? But then it trines. She's got the trine to the the Neptune, and then the trine to the moon. So this can be like, because it's all air, it can be this like level of stimulation from like groups of people and like you're like I think she really needs like a help with boundaries.
Oh, I agree. I agree. To keep her grounded. I mean,
Yeah.
she is from here up, you know.
Yes.
She has,
And then
yeah.
she's like a water rising as well. So she is
Mhm.
just like floaty mist. Like,
Right.
what does she have in Earth? Literally just her Mars and her Chiron.
Hmm.
Someone needs to teeter her down with a foundation. Yeah. This is a little tough.
Oh, and I think with all that air additionally, and then you have Uranus, I mean, he's just hanging out in the 12th house by himself there. But, you know, that's,
Trining to her Saturn as well.
yeah.
Another air sign.
So it feels very mental. It
Yes.
feels like a little breakdown there if you don't keep
Mhm.
your eye on her, you know.
Okay, so this season of Wednesday, right?
Hmm.
Right? It was all about, sorry if you have alarm.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Right. So, right. So she has a psychic power and she
Hmm.
starts to kind of overuse it, which then causes black tears.
Hmm.
And she can't access it anymore without like acknowledging and working with her like ancestral, like basically breaking generational curses kind of thing, right? Working with the generations. And I was like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me with her Venus, right? Your Venus trine, or she had, right? It was the Venus trine, the with the like square to the Neptune
Hmm.
down to the Jupiter. It's like I overused my psychic power and then cried these black tears. And then I had this Uranus in the 12th house that I like was going through this, like, you know, didn't have my psychic powers, went to the mental hospital, or like, right, and had to work with the generation of the fourth house. I was like, did they just like write the story from her chart? Is that what they
Yes.
did?
Yes, they
They,
did.
they wrote it from her chart, right?
Hmm.
I mean, and she's at school. Hello, Moon,
Hmm.
in the third house. Like, there you go.
So fascinating.
They stole the story from her chart.
Hmm.
I was like, where's the hide? Where's the like, oh, there they are, all in the 12th house, in the hospital.
Well, and funny too, depending on what house system you want to look at. Sometimes the 10th house represents the mother, and that's where Chiron is. And for her to be able to continue on to
Right.
solve all the mysteries, you have to team up with your mom and you have to heal all that stuff that happened for you to be able to work together.
And
If
you
you want
loved
the
the,
mom in the fourth
yeah.
house,
Well, then you had the grandmother, right? You had that,
yes,
the
yeah,
seance of the three of them
hmm,
sitting there
love
holding
that part.
hands. I know, right? I was like looking at this, I'm like, oh my gosh, they just stole her story.
It's true. Hmm.
They really stole her story. They used her chart, I feel like. Yeah. Yeah. So, um, oh, well, I mean, she's young, so she's not hit her,
Mm-mm.
she's not even hit 27 yet.
No,
You know what we don't have nowadays? We don't have like the brat pack of the 80s.
no, we don't. It's all very individual
Yeah, it's
brats.
kind of
She is not one.
social media killing. Brats don't hang out together anymore.
No, we don't. Very individual.
Oh, you know what? I wonder. I mean, this whole generation would be what Neptune and Aquarius.
Hmm.
Right? They don't. Oh, yeah, you're right. Poor guys. They got no friends. Um, oh, so sad. Maybe, well, yeah. Okay. So let's put together Jenna and Catherine.
Yes, please.
All right, here we have Morticia on the inner wheel, Wednesday on the outer wheel. We have good birth times from both too. So,
Yeah. It is just like mother, like daughter.
right? Okay, we're just going to
This is
draw all
crazy.
over this chart, right?
Yes.
Here we go. Here is daughter, right?
Yes.
And then here is mommy. By the way, all mutable as well.
Hmm.
Like, come
Yeah.
on. Like they're kind of little mirrors of each other.
They really are. I would say they've been doing this for a very long time.
I think you've been thinking of the wrong witches all these years. I think they keep like thinking like Nicole Kidman and people, but I don't know. I think maybe
Um,
we got different ones.
mhm. Yeah.
I don't know why, but the idea of like, do you remember the show Death Becomes Her, the movie?
Yes.
I feel like
Yes.
they could remake it. I don't know why.
They
Like,
really could.
I feel like they could do it. Okay,
Hmm.
so here we go. Here's a little Chiron, right? We just talked about maybe she helps ground her because she
Yes.
really does lack the ability to have like someone to ground her. They are doing
Exactly.
another movie together. All right, what do we see? I think Mars plays big roles for them.
I agree. I agree.
They both have earthy Mars too.
Mm.
Yeah. What is okay, I'm trying to find. Oh, sometimes it's got a lot of moon moon trines here. Oh, got
Imagine being in a room with them with the suns, the Mercuries, and then Uranus. Or no, yeah, Uranus up there. Could you imagine how
I
fabulous the storyline just grows when these two women are together?
I feel like they probably electrify the room,
Oh, I bet.
but also I feel like that could, because I'm a water sign, could feel very like it's pushing against
Hmm.
probably me. If you're a fire sign, you'd probably light it up.
Oh, we'd have a forest fire.
And I'd be sitting there in the corner going, I'd
Little
be the one
spray
shaking in the
bottle.
corner.
Shush.
I'd be like, my nervous system.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
true. Ooh, her vertex is right on
Yeah.
this was a big roll.
Hmm.
This was a big roll. I know I like these two together
Yeah.
better. Oh, okay, so Jenna's Uranus and Catherine's, they're doing more works together
Hmm.
and more films. So this is
Hmm.
like definitely a boost, I'm sure, to Catherine's wealth. Hmm. Ooh, and look whose North Node is on Jenna's ascendant. That's nice. Yeah. Yeah, this is a nice partnership.
I agree. I agree.
This is a nicer partnership.
Hmm.
Where are all the South nodes?
I love it. I feel like Jenna is bringing like a breath of fresh air to Catherine.
Hmm.
And at the same time, Catherine is giving Jenna, space to grow in a safer container.
Yeah, I think she is probably taking on a little more of a mentor role.
Hmm.
That would be advised from your psychic astrologer advisors.
And yeah, just the two of them together in the second season of Wednesday was pretty phenomenal.
Yeah.
Did a lot of eye rolling and it was well
Yeah.
done, ladies. Yeah.
Yeah, their chemistry is really pretty incredible.
Hmm.
Yeah. So we decided every month we would pick a couple of people who are that sun sign to kind of highlight and focus on them. So these are our first two choices, which got a bonus because the husband was also a Libra. He got an honorable mention. I don't know how
Yes.
honorable it is at this point, but it's a mention. So like, subscribe, follow, send us if you have a recommendation for Libra season, Scorpio, Sag will be afterwards. Let us know. Thanks.